Hey, how's it going, everybody? This is Sci Company Gaming here. We are doing another live stream here. It's February 9th, 2019. And here is what I'm looking to do. Possible. I'm going to see how to edit the scene here. There we go. Okay, cool. We are live. So, we're in studio right now, and we are working on a Grand Theft Auto game. So, first thing I'm doing right now is I'm building our main house area. And I looked online and I found some good textures. Who's by? Yeah, something. I think. Yeah, or Ender, somebody. So yeah, so this is what we are doing right now. We are making like a little garage here. So I found what looks like something that would fit as a driveway. I want to, now that I'm looking at it, I want to find something that looks more like a driveway if possible. If not, then let's see what this is. What is that? I wonder if does that make sense? I like the textures, by the way. I don't know if this will work. I feel like that's more of an interior texture. Oh, what is this? Huh. Some of these textures are really interesting to look at. Scales, foliage, earth, carpet, paint, metal, gravel, sandstone, maybe. Wood, marble, bricks and tiles. I'll do bricks and actually let's do this. Okay, making our little starter home area. What's this? No. Let's do this. That's a good interior. Is it the same thing that we were just using? Yeah, it was. So let's do that looks like a material you would put for a rock. What's the distance? I like that design. We'll put this in our, use this for like a kitchen. And we're not trying to make our house look too all cool and all that. Fabric. Looks like canvas. Looks more like carpet. Can you change the color on this? Oh, you can. Give this white carpet texture. Let's check out how we go in here. I don't know how to do studio, so this doesn't help me. Cool. Sai, are you sure you can make a GTA game? Pretty sure you can. I can make a kind of an easy one, but I don't know how well it's going to work. So we're making our, so first big thing, because when you start in a game, you spawn in an area. Where are you going to spawn? I mean, your options are like a house, which is usually what GTA does. You can spawn like on the road, which doesn't really do anything. But I'm kind of going something like a mix between GTA 5 and 4 a little bit. But what I do like is that I found these textures. And since I am an artist, I am able to do good stuff. Ooh, I like the way that looks. But where the heck would you put that? Oh, I know what you can do. You can use that to texture. Well, let's see here. Curious what that looks like. Okay, so that's what that does. Hmm. I'll think about that. But I'm making this like modern style house. Let's use this for the kitchen tiles. It looks more like a kitchen, or at least to me. And this is like a granite countertop thing, or wall, I should say. Because right now we're just sort of planning out the house, I would say. And I used to use a home design software when I was like really young, but it doesn't give much practice when you turn it into Roblox, but it helps when you're coming up with different ideas for things. So what I'm wanting to do is make this more even, if possible. And I'm kind of make this semi-realistic. So if you go to Studio, you just look up any kind of textures, and it's just not technically what I would call a driveway, so I don't think I want to use that. I'm going to do this. So I just inserted a part. This is what? What is this? This is slate. Concrete looks more realistic. Let's make it like a tannish color. That's a little bit too tan for my liking. I think this is a little bit more realistic to a driveway. I think. Sort of looks okay. I would prefer something that's a bit more textured, but alright. I'm gonna keep that for now. So you put a car into here. We have something that looks like a garage door. No, that's not a garage door. What does that look like? That's a wall. I think that's a wall. Let me see. Well, that's like a bedroom wall. You can put that as a bedroom wall. I was like, why is it not going up? Now the kitchen looks big. Alright, let's make glass. How do we make glass? Put a part in, switch the material to glass. It's towards the bottom. And typically what I've noticed, most people like to give it like a blue color. And then you switch it to like that, which is okay, but I'm going to make mine realistic. So I'm going to go with a dark color. I think that's a bit more fitting, but I'm realizing that it's a little bit too dark for my liking. So I'm going to keep it a neutral color. I like gray. Gray makes it look more realistic. Yeah, I'm going to keep gray, but I'm going to actually check white out. White looks a bit better. Let's do white, but let me turn down the transparency. No. Oh, here's what, that's cool. You can do that. Let's do 5. I think 5 is a good number. No, see, this is not working too well. So let's try this out. Shouldn't keep that because we're going to use a different wall. We're going to keep this brick color, but we're going to make it more, instead of that dark of a color, I want to make it more terracotta color, if you know what that is. It's like earth color. So I think that's a good color. And I'm also going to model this house living area a little bit close to how mine is. Not exactly. This is definitely not at all what my house looks like, if that's what you're asking. Kind of doing this house design stuff here. Oh, I noticed something. See, now that's an issue. How would you fix that? So bricks are not going on top of the way they want to. Let's try forcing it. So I'm changing it still one stud at a time, realizing that's not working either. Let's try, that's not working either. Okay, so something is messed up with this block. So let's do back to normal. I think I fixed it. Yeah, so sometimes be careful when you're placing blocks. They might not necessarily go down as you like. So we have that. We just need to, actually, we can keep that there. So we'll end up covering it. So our next window, let me check chat right here. Hey, hey, Thai, me again. Hello again. So we are back in studio. So I'm making our starter house area. I'm trying to not take too much time on this, to be honest, because I am looking to quickly make the house and then start making some, I call simple buildings that you can um, start placing around that are not necessarily important, but somewhat for decoration. What is this? I don't think that's anything. I'm looking around at our materials right quick here. Because some of the stuff I know what this is, some of it I don't know. That looks like a wall. Is that the one we just had before? Yeah. That looks like a bathroom tile, I think. Sort of does not. Looking for specific style. Let's see what this is. I'll use this for now. How to make countertops. All right, so here's what I'm doing. I'm looking at the texture here, and we're going to put in wedges. Okay. So we're looking to figure out Smooth plastic. This is glass. We want smooth plastic. Then we copy this texture into this one. It's kind of fair enough, but let's see how it looks like when we actually put it all in. It's not bad, but let's see here. We're also looking for, eventually we're going to look for furniture or kitchen stuff, but I'm a bit more concerned about finishing the house. I'm noticing our house is not easy to build. And I'm going to try to actually make this house a bit smaller. See, what I notice is that when I'm moving parts, sometimes they don't cooperate. I don't know why exactly they do that. At least in my studio, it's like that. Like, see, I'm having trouble moving it and it's like rigid. And why is it doing that to me? It makes no sense. So I find that often you have to kind of play around with it. All right. Also, I want to do this. I want to. Is that concrete? If I'm not finding this particular texture I'm looking for, I can also go to images. I'm looking for a wall texture. And you could also do, put wallpaper or something on it if that's what you're looking for. I'm not really crazy about that. I do like that texture, but that's not a wall texture, especially since it has that copyright thing there. So I'm just, right now I'm not talking much because I'm trying to just more show you what I'm looking to do. So I think this perhaps give you better ideas. Eventually, I'm going to show you all how to make a door. And there's many different ways you can make a door, but the one I'm making is going to be what I find to be the least laggy, which is making walk-up bricks that you basically can't collide, but we're going to make it look like a door. So do that. Taking a brick, making it wood. White seems to be a very typical indoor door color for a house. But I'm gonna go. Does that match? Does that look weird? Let's go. I'm looking for something that seems normal, but orange seems to work fine to me. So let's look up door. What's that look like? Oh, see, I thought it was transparent. Sometimes these look good. Like, I think that's a fair color. So let's see what that looks like when we bring it up to size. It looks a little off to me. What does this texture look like? It's blurry. Looking for like a higher quality. Not too good. What does that look like? Kind of like the way that looks. Looks reasonable. Alright, so we're going in. Make sure it's anchored. It is anchored. Can't collide equals off, so that means we can walk through it. Actually, we don't need to do that. We have this here. And I'll show you how to make what I call like glass doors. Let me see how I'm gonna do this. Let's do this. Let's add a part. Just make it metal. We can go dark on this. Or do we want to go light? Let's go white on this. Or and we're gonna make turn down transparency of this a little bit. Make sure that's anchored. Is this anchored? Let's do this. I'm gonna anchor the whole house, make sure it's all anchored. So it's anchored. Turn can't collide to be off on this. So the house is starting to come along. Go for that size. We're having the same problem again. Can't move this thing. All right, let's check out here. 3 people watching. Okay. All right, then I will go back. Okay. So I'm trying to figure out how the heck to move this house. Whoa. And typically, when you're in a GTA game, from what I've noticed, usually it's like you start a house, and maybe like a couple more houses in the game have a somewhat of a detailed interior. So I'm gonna try this out. See, like when I'm stretching the brick or block, then it seems to work. So sometimes that works as an answer how to fix that issue. And also, I want to do this. I'm going to move this wall, door over, because I want to make a quick little bathroom. Oh, come on. It's going to be a small bathroom, by the way. Made sure I wasn't moving the bedroom stuff. Just back here. And one good thing about blocks being anchored, you don't have to necessarily care too much about bricks slightly floating above, because it's not like all going to collapse down. And if I wanted to, I can make a version of this that's destructible, but that's gonna have to, I kind of have to rework everything there. But I'll show you what it looks like if you were to unanchor it, like everything would just collapse on itself. I'm gonna move this down as well. Just adding a little bit more textures here and there to the kitchen. Now I'm looking for textures that to me seem to work as a wall texture. It's more like a carpet texture to me. What's cool is we can actually make this into a carpet. So how do you make that into a carpet? Let's change move to 0.2. Make this go down. And I'm making a rectangular carpet here, by the way. And I'm going to make this. Oh, I know what I can do. Let's make this a cylinder. Take that down. Switch this to by 1. planning, well, I'm making a circular carpet now. I'm noticing I'm not too crazy about the colors here, but because I don't like this color, I'm gonna type in carpet and see what comes up. Let's see what that looks like. Yeah, that looks like a carpet. So I'm going to make this carpet size 0.2, and we're dragging it down so that it's this size here. And to me, that's a good, decent size. So now to make it more realistic, we have to find a wall. But I'm going to go ahead and just do this to make things easier. I like this color a little bit. I just noticed we're at 0.2 still, and I don't want that. Go back to there. Go back to this color. I mean, I'm going to make this opening here more of a door opening instead of this random empty wall area here. Is this going to load? No. So we need to move this back. And then I'll show you also how to make simple little roofs. There's an extremely simple way, which I'm going to show you. But if you're going to make like an attic, that's a little bit trickier. Look up bathroom tile texture. I like this. I like that a little bit more though, because I've seen this tile before in a bathroom. I'm gonna look around one more time. I'm gonna go with this here. I like this. It's not like an outdoor brick, it's an indoor brick. And since we don't, well, some bathrooms have windows, but I don't think this one really needs one. I think our house is coming along very well, considering I haven't even at all planned it out or anything. Just needs to move down one. And also, I don't know how much of the game we're going to get into since we're all still just working on the starting house. But the starting house, I think, is almost complete. Did I mess something up? I did mess something up. Okay. If I can get that. Did I fix that? I did. Cool. And the same idea to put one of those walk-through doors. Except for this is going to have to be different size. I think it's almost complete. Carpet, no need to really put anything there. We just need to finish the bathroom. I think that's pretty much it. I think it looks a little off. Let me put that there as well. This almost looks like a house you would buy brand new. But what I really like is when you can go into meshes and find really good stuff. Furniture. What does this chair look like? And what I'm going to do is make these chairs movable. I want to make them the right size first. So it looks fine. Wood looks okay. Check something else right quick. That's the one thing I don't notice often is our meshes in Roblox. You see them sometimes, not often. This looks a little bit too big. It's a bit too wide. Looks fine. I'm gonna put a table right here. Bookshelf. What does this bookshelf look like? And quite often bookshelves, yeah, it's a little messed up. Clothes basket. That might be something interesting. What color do I want to make this? A good color. Keep it like that. And also I'll show you how to I'll make this a simple table. Alright, let's check on chat here. Hey, when you're done, you should copy the house and make it unanchored. Yeah, I'll show you when I'm done. This is furniture to chair. Oh, I like this because this one has textures on it. So this is going to be our like little bar stools here. I'll make this. Does that look normal? I think that looks okay. Oh, somehow they did that. What is this? I think that's a bed. Let me make sure. Yeah, that's a bed, so let's do this. Put that there for now if I don't find a better looking bed. Oh, it is a chandelier here. Let's put a chandelier in our house. We're gonna make this normal sized. Home accents are cool. I want to make this look normal. Sometimes oval shapes look fine as well, but I don't want to make it look weird. But Let's look up kitchen stuff. Or actually, let's do this. Fridge or refrigerator. HL2 fridge prop. What's that? See, sometimes the meshes are a little bit way too big. I don't know why they come like this too. Oh, can I even change the size? There we go. 1 second. I need to change the size so I can even see what I'm looking at first. This is like ridiculous size too. Come on. There we go. Sort of moving. And what's cool is you can also distort shapes as well. Okay, that looks like just a regular, like an old style refrigerator. Let's do this. I'm gonna type in kitchen. And items become small as well. Like this is actually supposed to be uh, like that, I'm guessing. I don't like the textures on it. Oh, what is this? A sink. Looks cool. Let's see what the heck this is supposed to be. Gives you an idea what things ought to kind of look like. Huh, now that is weird. It's one of those items that have textures on one side but not on the other, so it's like see-through. That's interesting. We might put this in the bathroom. We have some cooking stuff. There's a frying pan texture. What's this Rotro stove? Let's see what that is. Grocery bag would be cool. This might be something for the kitchen. Maybe. We'll see. What is that in the back? Huh. I'm not sure what that is. A cooking stove here, which is... Okay, so that's what that is. Huh. What an interesting texture. Even though a lot of it's pixelated, but that's, I guess, okay. It works here. Such a weird... This must be from a game. Faucet. Alright, let's type in stove. Maybe that. And one thing that's weird with Roblox is sometimes it's like certain words, they can find textures or based on what you're typing in. Let's type in table. Here's my old table. Modern table. I like the way that sounds. Let's see if we can make that work. I don't like the way the bottom is shaped, but we might get this to work. Okay. This. That looks something that could work. It's a weird table, but it could work. Try to move this to make it look kind of even. And I think that these might be movable. Since I'm going to try to save some time, I'm going to put this in here for now. Look at the shape of that here. There's a stove. There's a sink you could perhaps make work in. I don't know how you would do that. All right, let's do this. I'm trying to finish up the house as fast as I can, but I'm realizing it's actually like a process. It's just marble texture. Let's make it. I'll make it white. House itself is dark, but oops, I do. Oh, there we go. I'm trying to make the house not as dark as I feel like it's giving off. Does that make sense? Yeah, let's put this door here too. Sort of a simple little design. And I'll show you how to make a glass table right quick. Put reflectance as 1. It fully reflects the sky box, pretty much. We don't want that. We want glass. So, material is glass, which kind of reflects it even more. Let's change this. We'll turn this down and turn transparency up. Yeah, I think that looks a lot better. Frying pan, let's get this down to size. What's funny is you can distort them so like weirdly sometimes. Make that looks a bit more like a frying pan. I wonder if this will. Oh, I know why. It's like wondering if it will fix it, but it won't. So, ooh, what is this? Arakoa table. Sometimes you find some really interesting things and you can't figure out what it is. So that's definitely part of some game. So let's do this. We're gonna make the bed quick. Bring it down to size. Actually fit it into the room. What I don't like about this bed is that it's not textured. So let's find a textured bed. Alright, type in bed. Okay, here's a couple. Let's get rid of that one. Any number of ones. Let's try this orange one. I feel like that looks cool. I'm iffy about it. want something that looks realistic. Is that realistic? A little bit better, I think, but not necessarily what I'm looking for. What's this weird one? Oh, it's the same model, but it's like, oh, it's Institute bed. That's why. This looks interesting. Oh, you're not loading. Come on now. Don't crash on me. That's a well. While that's loads, it's got this here. No, it's not. It's gonna crash on me. I think. Well, at least I know why it was not working. I'm gonna have to get rid of this. This is, I did something. Yep, it crashed. I hate it when it does that. Hopefully it's saved. That's the weird thing. Roblox is the first program I've seen that seems to actively crash, but let's see if I can fix it. Sometimes it saves. Sent. One second file. Let's hope we didn't lose it. Oh, come on, why are you not loading? No, that's not it. Maybe autosave? Oh man, I'm about to be really angry. Here we go. Ooh, this might be it. Oh, nice. I got so worried for a second. It took a while for it to find itself. Because of that, I'm just going to put this in here. I don't know why the heck it was doing that. I'm going to keep that there for now. Let's see how we look like. We're just walking around in there. What the heck? Um, so we need to fix the front door. Other than that, textures seem good. You can walk through the doors, nice. You can flip the chairs over, nice. So furniture is movable. Can you move the stove? Not really. I won't be able to do it in real life either, I think. Move the table, I think. So yes, windows there. Bed. closet bathroom thing. And you can walk out the little glass doors here too. And they're not even that transparent. I mean, what's it called with opposite transparent? But I think this is a decent looking interior of the house. So I'm gonna not even bother making the bathroom right now. I don't feel like doing that. So, I'll make a little quick if possible. I just noticed it's dark now. So we need to make lights. Ceiling light, that's what we're looking for. There we go, ceiling lights. Woohoo. Exactly what I need. Not, not too dark. No, this is not exactly rating either. That's almost what you would call too bright, but I'm gonna go ahead with it for now. Make that anchored. There is some way where you can make things dangle by a rope and or like a string or something in Roblox, but I don't know how to do that exactly. So I'm gonna make this anchored and just like that. I feel like that's good. Now we need wedges to make our little roof. Oh, I think that's an okay looking house. But we can certainly make it better if we wanted to. But yeah, this is a house, and I'm going to go ahead and find another mesh. For that door texture I remember seeing before. What does that look like? Looks like a door. I'll keep that. And I'm going to anchor that, group that, call this modern house. Say that to Roblox. Allow copying. Alright, so let's do this. I'm also going to open up Discord. I just realized it was off. And we'll see if Downskull is online. He was wanting me to show him. Guess he's not. Huh. Oh, well, you'll see it later in the video then. What does it look like? So, to show you the difference between anchored and unanchored items. let's see, this should all be anchored, but let's see here. So anchored, it flows in the air, while unanchored does this. So basically none of the bricks are connected. And I'm going to do that again and show you what the inside looks like when you unanchor. So this is anchored and unanchored. Or even better, this should collapse. Let's see. If you press run, it doesn't fall, but if you unanchor, or even better, if I take a car or something and run into here, I wonder if you can run a car into here. Let's try doing that. Wrong models, looking for my models. I don't know, let's just pick it's a standard little car there. Alright, let's click play. House is floating. And come on, are you gonna unanchor? What the heck? Okay, let me figure out why it's not unanchoring. That's how you can definitely unanchor. That is so strange, it's not falling. I've never had that happen before. I wonder if it's like, I want to try something out right quick. Oh, I've had that feeling it needs to be triggered. Alright, since we're driving, just to show you, I can probably drive inside. Yeah, like I can fully put the car inside here. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you what happens if you crash into the house when the whole house is unanchored. Should be able to. Oh, yep. And I wonder, I might be able to just drive into the living room here. See? Just crashed into the living room. What's the car doing? It's funny. For some reason the door is like hanging out. See like windows falling and all that. But yeah, that's gonna give you all a quick idea of how to make the house. And I'm gonna go ahead and put this car in there. So eventually I will move this into a textured thing. Oh, you're still here. Cool, cool. Tornado went through it. Well, the house is destroyed. Also, your clock is 3 minutes behind mine. Okay. Well, I'm gonna show you one little quick thing. What happens if you completely unanchored and drop it at a high? Oops, I just realized the car is not in there. All right, it should all just fall. Let's see here. Yeah, but that's basically what happens. And if it was something like not connected, what would be something that's an example? If I can find something that's like anchored and then unanchored. Um, oh, here's an example. Here's something I made that's I know is anchored, and I'm gonna upgrade the size. Oh, I guess it wasn't anchored. Let's see. This should collapse. Oh, somewhat does. Yeah, basically none of the parts are connected. So, what is the next thing we're looking to do? Mm, First of all, let me go to my models and make sure I have this house saved. Should be saved, but let's check here. Yeah, it's saved. So, I'm going to exit out of here, and we're going to go to a flat terrain area, and thinking about how we want the map to be made. Because a lot of GTA games, especially the recent ones, they have their whole map like on a like an island almost. Yeah, technically Roblox games are like that too. But I noticed, just to show you as an example, if they even have this still, here it goes, Suburban. This is like the only GTA sort of like game in Roblox. I'm actually also thinking about doing something like this. But this is such a small area that literally you have you have three homes. These like little garage houses, which I just copied and pasted. And then these little roads that go to nowhere. Random billboard in here. But yeah, this is kind of like, see, they just basically did a similar thing since they, except like they changed little things. I mean, I don't even, I'm not entirely sure how exactly they made some of the stuff here. Especially these. These are like C-framed, which I, yeah, I'm just looking around what they did. One thing I don't like is their homes are like dark inside. They have this school, but I don't want to put a school in mine. What is this? That Roblox formula, by the way, is not exactly accurate. I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna throw some business to you all that they're leaving out here. So There's no way to get in-game currency for free with Robux, as far as I know, unless the only thing I can think. What is this? That's how you make pancake dropping houses out of the sky. People they still have in the stream. Oh, it's 1 o'clock in the morning. Wow. Wondering if I should continue a different day. But this is their little convenience store, which is really, I don't know, some models you get to see tendencies of different things. I mean, like, what's the point of this billboard? It's a cool billboard, but like, does it help? I think only one house is numbered. Oh no, they are numbered. Okay. Okay, so I mean, this isn't a possible idea I could do, but I don't even get this part. Why are you dividing up the roads? I mean, these bushes are just for decoration. But you know what's cool about these? Speaking of which, I know what that's a copy of. Um, Let me see here. I think if I go in this game, I might be wrong, but let me see. Suburban. Here's what's weird about these games. Car only goes one speed, which is fast. And these cars seem to only work in this game too. And everything's anchored, like you can't break anything, I think. What's interesting is, what do they do with this here? I think that's an image. I like how these cars are not too developed. Well, they have some stuff in it, but it's not. Okay, just to show you all what happens when you unanchor some stuff here. Okay, why aren't you letting go? There you go. Huh, okay. Do you want to do that? There you go. Just even the convenience store. I mean, like, they don't have everything selected at once, so it should be unanchored. Let's see here. Oh, that car went flying. Even the school, I mean, like, it's just they do things, but it's not, they don't follow through with it. So I'm gonna do this. X out of Suburban, anchor everything. Okay, let's do this. My games. That's the thing. I've tried to do that, but they have the bricks like grouped in such a way that's like hard to unanchor everything. Where is it? I'm trying to think what I want to do. Here we go. Also, I want to look at GTA for some reference. See, I don't know if we are going to get anywhere near. Oh, what is this? Looking at the map here, trying to get ideas. GTA 5 San Andreas versus 2004 San Andreas. See, I think we might be more realistically getting this size. Oh, what is that? That does not look like GTA 5. Okay. Actually, I know what I want to do. I'm gonna take that suburban thing and let me see if I can I duplicate stuff? File new? Will it what will this do? I'm trying to be able to copy stuff from one game into another. What's that doing? It's on the base plate. Suburban city. That's potentially what I want. There we go, suburban. I hate the cars and the Roblox stuff. Okay, here's what I'm actually going to do. I don't want these homes. I want something you can't really walk into. So here's what we're going to do. I'm going to open up Baseplate again. And I'm also really tempted to industry. What else do we have here? One person here. Put this like in one corner. Actually, let's do this. Home. Where's terrain editor? That's what I'm looking for. Painting. Concrete. I'm gonna have to get rid of some of this stuff because it's not letting me view what I want to view. See what this pavement thing is here. Look, that is like really small. Um, I don't think that works. Yeah, I'm not liking that too much. Concrete looks a little bit better, I think. What is this? Basalt. Is that even or not? It doesn't look even. Weird asphalt. Okay, that's more what I'm looking for. And I think that's a decent size here too. So I'm trying to make that look normal. Okay, let's get that terrain editor out because I don't know what else to do with that for now. Um, let's see here. Actually, I know what I need to do with terrain editor. One more thing. Let's do this other side. If possible. If this doesn't work out, I mean, we'll figure something out. Because part of me is also thinking about just doing this here. Doing something like that for a sidewalk, but that's not exactly what I want. So you toolbox. Yeah, I mean, there's just a couple cars here and there. And it really, I feel like it almost has like a little bit of like urge you want to go and play it. Just went a little bit too much for a second. Let's see. I'm still anchored, but hey, that's all right. I'm not looking to really make it unanchored. But yeah, this is just our little test house here. Now let's get into cars. They're a little fast, but that's okay. The only thing I need to figure out how to do now is a crash physics. Because you can run into the car. I want to be able to, like, if I run fast into a car, to actually crash the car, you know? But I feel like this is okay too. Okay, so here's what I'm wanting to do. I want to put in a fence. Fence. I also want to see how well this looks too. See, it's not moving the way I want it to. Let me see what this is made out of. Oh, I see what they did here. Let's try this out. This sometimes works good. Not exactly. Still doesn't work. Let's do this. Oh, here we go. 0.1 seems to be a trick. This thing is you gotta go then and fix this here. Make sure that all balances out. Group that. The tree looks a little bit. What I want. Oh, apparently this is animated. Let's see if this is animated. Oh, cool, it is. I think it's just, yeah, it's just a leaf, so. But I like that it's animated. But yeah, so let's do this then. Since this is animated. I should, I don't know. Somehow homes do have seats, some do not. Split bush. Let's look at bush. Hedges. Let's see how well that works. Okay, so I like the house. Um, don't know if should. I don't know what we would put in the backyard. But yeah, this is our little starter house. A couple cars there. But it's not a game at all. So yeah. Two people watching, okay. So we got a couple options. Trying to think what to do. We are going to make another house. That's what we need to make. Let's come up with an idea. What is a house that we like? Let's look up homes for sale. House TV show. Okay. That kind of looks like a house, so let's do that. There we go. All right, let's make a house. Oh, that's weird. Why'd they do that? Huh. Don't like the way that they did that. This. I guess that's a wall color. We might maybe keep that. What is this? Like this is either tile or it's like almost a bathroom type of thing. Oh, but we're not needing to make a bathroom. We need to make some quick little houses. So, we can also do this. Let's do this. I'm gonna go to my house. And come up with a couple ideas of what to do. Meantime, I'll be right back. Got a couple of ideas what to do. Alright, got somebody watching? Maybe yes, maybe no. Say what I'll make. I have an idea what I want to do. I'll make the same kind of house. Well, not necessarily the same, but I'm gonna make it. Stars a different color. This house is taking a while to load. Tell you what, since I'm not getting any new people, I'll do this. A second, here we go. Somebody's little house here. I like how it's all detailed and you get like all this like little guy here. Let's do this. I'm kind of getting tired.